What up? This is Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is. It's day... What is it, actually? What day is it? 57 of our road to 2000. And let's just jump into it. That was a terrible cold open, but we're just going to do it. Playing against Dilshad 0286, 1579 from Uzbekistan with the white pieces. We're playing e4, of course, because it's the best opening in the game. And we're going to play a scotch, and we'll see what happens. The last video you guys watched, most likely, was the one that I recorded at 2 in the morning and somehow pulled off a win. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key to playing rapid chess on chess.com, is playing at times that literally no one is up. Although it's international, so there's so many people who were up, and I just happened to play someone from Malaysia, and I did end up winning that one. But this one, we're going to try to see what my opponent goes for here. They're already thinking, okay, so maybe they want to let me play a Blumenfeld. I actually played this in a tournament not too long ago, and went pretty much bar for bar with a 1900 2000 rated player. Ended up losing in the end game because I suck at end games, but I was up 2 pawns at one point, so I can say that. Let's just develop. They're probably going to develop here. I'll push my pawn. I'll get my bishop out. They don't really want to play for this. And this is not exactly a Blumenfeld because now the bishop is protected. Or I guess this wouldn't be a Blumenfeld. This seems kind of weird. Okay, let's get this out. Eyeing this, also potentially just coming here and just saying, hey, I want your stuff. Actually, this is, oh, well, I can't play this immediately, but this is kind of an idea. If I go here, they push, I go here. Okay, so now they're actually not allowing me to do that either. Interesting. I might even drop back and then just play f4. Just say, hey, like, get out of here. If you go here, yeah, no, I don't like that, actually. Don't like that much at all, to be honest. But you just moved your knight twice in the opening before developing your other pieces, so I'm guessing it's not the best move. It's probably an okay move, but yeah, so they go there. Do I just do this here? Leaves this diagonal open. Here, I could, okay, maybe I should just castle. I could also just bring my queen up. Bring my queen up, protect. I could also go here, takes, but then I just have this, and yeah, I really don't like this knight being here. I'm going to play h3 with the plan of, okay, they played king f8. That may have been a mouse slip. I'm going to ask them if that's a mouse slip. That seems like a mouse slip. But in the meantime, we're going to play this move, and I'm going to basically tell them to get their knight out of here. They can go here all they want. The only problem with this move is that I'm now seeing, of course, after I made it, is that it completely destabilizes this bishop. So I might even have to drag this bishop back or do something along those lines. Or, I mean, I was already planning on defending with the queen, so maybe we just do that. But they're probably going to go for this knight almost immediately. So I need to protect the bishop. If they go here, I'll probably just play something like this, or I could even go back and just kind of play it a little bit slower. Here. And this bishop is eyeing a beautiful square. I mean, now your king is not castled. That must have been a mouse slip. I just can't imagine any world where it was not. And I honestly feel like, okay, I could castle kingside here and just have this on this diagonal, or on this file. I could also queenside castle and then swing my rook over. I guess this is just a little bit faster, but like, also my king isn't as safe. They have ideas here, since they still have a dark square bishop, of kind of getting into that diagonal. They can also move their knight to here very, very easily, very quickly. So with that being said, I should probably castle queenside and then just drag my rook over. I could even give it a little luft, drag the other one over, and just start a pawn storm. That is my plan. That is the plan. If they end up going here too early, okay, they take. That's kind of interesting. That's really weird, actually. maybe that's just a matter of like not knowing what to play. Because I feel like, I mean, this is still protected. Should I take with the queen? I just get tempoed. Let's take with the bishop. And now the bishop's hitting this square, this bishop's hitting this square. Like, it's looking pretty scary already, to be honest. I could even drag my queen over or drag my rook over first, just completely ignoring the castle. But I should probably just castle. I mean, if I castle this way, my king is extremely protected by all of my pieces and my 3 pawns. Then just drag the... It's just a little too slow, I feel like, but... Okay, that also is very weird. If I take that takes, you're just opening up this square for me to attack. I feel like I should do that. I don't really want to give up anything on this side of the board because that's where I want my king to be most protected. So let's take... Yes, it was in a great position, but my opponent kind of just gave me a really nice... like opening on this file, and it makes me want to castle so bad. But there's ideas potentially. I almost just want to like, well, I could just push this, takes, and then go here. You have to defend this, or you can't defend that way. You can't defend with your queen. So if I push immediately, they can push. I can take, they can take, and then I just play check. So if I go here and they take, I'll take, and play rook f1. And I don't think you can defend the knight. I guess you could play this move, which is pretty resourceful. But then I can like do something like this. Okay, maybe I just castle for, I think I have to castle kingside here. It seems a little risky, but here and then here is just the fastest way to get this attack out, and I really, really want to get this attack out. Now, if they push this pawn first, takes. I could push then. No. Here takes. Okay. What's stopping me from pushing this pawn? What is stopping me? There's literally nothing stopping me. We have to play this. This is the time. There's no better time to play this move than right now. If you just take, I'll take with check, and then I'm winning a piece, if not way more, right? Because I mean, if they take back, I mean, this bishop's doing an insanely good job. This queen doesn't really have any like great squares to go to. I mean, maybe this in the future, but like. Yeah, my king seems just a little bit unsafe, but their king is far more unsafe because I believe they just mouse slipped a castle. That happens. It's unfortunate. That would not happen in over-the-board chess, but you know that's why we're playing on chess.com, and that's why we're this highly rated on chess.com. I just switched tabs. I apologize. Don't screenshot that. Now my opponent's really thinking here. What are they going to do? Because, you know, if they go here, there's still discover check. And it's just not looking good for your boy. I could even go... Okay, so they do take. They do take. Wow. So I could take with check. And then you go here. But I feel like what's better is probably just taking this way. If you take now, I'll take with check. Yeah. Sure. Can't I just push again, though? You can't take with your queen, because I take your queen. If you take here, I can go... Or I can take, and then push. Or I could go here. Like, there's so many options. I just need to not throw this game. I don't think I should push right away. I don't know. I actually don't know. Because if I push and they push, right? Then I could go here threatening this. I think I should just take, though. Or maybe I should go here. You know what? Let's go here. I mean, line up the rooks like cannons on the ENF file and just completely slaughter this king. There's no question about this being like a good position for me. But I do need to figure out how to actually capitalize off of it. Now if I push and they push, I can go here. I don't know. That doesn't really do anything, does it? I mean, if they ever move their queen in front of this knight, I think I have tempoing moves or something, or pinning. It's, I don't know. Here also is potentially an idea. Yeah, I just need to get all my pieces into the game. Takes would not do anything. Maybe I go here. If they go here, I just push up. And then there's this. There's also this. Takes. And I'm just in a very, very good position, I feel like. What if I push now? They push. I feel like I should not push this pawn. All right, let's go here. And we actually are staying up on time here. I'm not thinking too hard about anything, to be honest. Of course they push. Yeah, I just win another pawn. It's actually, the material's even still, but it just feels like I'm so winning here. Like if I trade off the queens, this is like almost certainly. Actually, no, I should take with the knight because that leaves this thing to hang, and they really have nowhere to go. I can just take another pawn. No, I can't. Actually, if I take with the knight here, okay, so they go there preemptively. Fair enough. But now pushing seems even better because I just have all my pieces attacking this square. Like, I think I have to push here. I have to push. I mean, right? Like, what am I missing? Yeah, because even if they push here, I have check. And then I win the rook. There's just absolutely no way that this is good for black. I mean, black's just in dire straits here. If you take, I'm probably just going to take with the rook. Yeah, so now they push. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't go here. But, bro, I mean, this has to be... There has to be something here. Like, come on. I could just go back, but that seems like not good. I could stack. I can't give them enough time to, like, actually recover. So let's go here. It seems kind of stupid, but I'm going to go back to where I was. Then I'm probably going to take and threaten just taking and then take the queen. I don't know. Or even check and then... Okay, that's a move, I guess. Yeah, that's a move for sure. For sure. If I were to sack the knight here, is there anything? No, there's nothing. I think I'm just forced to take, unless there's something crazy. No, I'm not forced to take anything. I can just take this pawn. But do I want, is that too risky? Takes. No, it's not. Oops, I do not want to print the page. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm running out of time, so let's just go here. And they're probably going to take first with check. And then I'm just in a very, very nice position. I mean, my rooks are just monsters in this position. And I'm up a clean pawn. Looking at the pawns on the board, 2v2, technically 3v2 if I can get my pieces up here. Wow, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Now let's take the queen. And then I could even go here. But I feel like I kind of... No, I don't even want to allow him to connect the rooks. Let's take here. Allow them to take. And I'm basically just saying, like, look, whoa, okay. That also doesn't seem to do anything. But maybe it does. Maybe I'm just not seeing the plan. But, like, is the plan to go here? Let's push this pawn. Their king is completely stuck. Like, I could even go here. Maybe the move is actually to go here and just like stop the king from having literally any squares to move to. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. No, because no. What? I'm just confused now. I'm just so confused. This is not a move. I'm just going to take the rook. And I just feel like here there's this check. So I got to be careful. Here, let's just go here. I'm not losing anything here. I do need to get this knight out of there, but now I can push this pawn. Like, he's allowing me to push this pawn and then push this pawn. And then I have 3 super advanced pawns on the board. Fair enough. Okay. So he stops that. Here, check. So let's move up with the king. Still no checks in the position. Wow, they're really going for it here. Okay. Well, let's go here. And your knight is going to be forced back. And then I'm going to allow them to take here. If they so choose. Takes. I mean, I just don't see how this is winnable for black, but I could definitely still, very much still throw this. I just got to be super, super careful. We are in the end game, and I suck at end games, so got to be careful here. And then just like check. Yeah, wait. So I'm forcing their knight to move. If they move here, I kind of have to trade, I guess. But I kind of want to just try to go here and then here. Like, say they do something like this. I can just push, and then I'm threatening this checkmate. That wouldn't be checkmate, but you get the point. Okay, that's a free knight. That is, in fact, a free knight. And now if they take here, that's not checkmate. But let's just, okay, in that case, let's trade everything off. And we are just completely winning. And I have 2 minutes on the clock to figure it out. So I think I'll be fine. I will be just fine. Let's bring our king up, not let them get anywhere with their king. This is like their only chance to break through, and they just blocked it off for themselves. So, yeah, I'm feeling very good about this position. In fact, let's just put them in Zugzwang. Let's try a little bit of Zugzwang action. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm just gonna, okay, they resign. I was about to mess with them a little bit more. Like, I was probably gonna do something like, I don't know, let's say they play this, I would play this, and then they're literally forced to give up this pawn in Zugzwang. Okay, well, you know what? Great game to me, I guess. I think my opponent mouse slipped the castling in the first part of the game, but I'm not gonna question it, because win or lose, it's time to look at this graph. Oh my god, I just realized because I played my other game earlier, I don't have another game review. Is it actually time to go Chess Premium right now? Oh god, $10 a month. Yo, we got platinum for $667 a month. $667. Ooh. Guys, I might have to just bite the bullet. More overhead and just get diamond chess. I think it's time. All right, guys, we just bit the bullet and got diamond chess. Diamondchess.com. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I really hope so. But we did just play an amazing game with a brilliant sacrifice. 88.4% accuracy. Played like a 2200. Let's run through this. I feel very, very good about this. Oops. Let's go back to the beginning. So opponent resigns here, but it was just a dead lost endgame. And maybe this is the type of game that I should try to play more often. Not actually necessarily going for checkmate in a position where I don't know if checkmate is really that possible, and just trying to go for a winning endgame. Now, already, this is just an okay move. They actually want me to go out with my knight. And why is that? I guess I'm just threatening this. Can I actually take this? I can. So opponent just misses like me getting a pawn, I guess. And then now this is potentially coming in. Wow, interesting. So okay, very fair enough, I guess. But I did not go for that because chess fundamentals are going to tell you that don't move your piece twice in the opening. So I tried to just, get my pieces developed. My opponent ends up moving his knight twice in the opening, their knight twice in the opening, and And then this is the right idea. So the pushing of the pawn is like not great, but it does allow for this push, which is the best idea. So I'll take it. And then they just trade off, which just does not seem like a good move. And it was the right idea for me to trade off my bishop here. Amazing. They want me to push right away because takes, and then I take, right. And they can't take because of castles. Right. And then is there any way, there is a way to protect this knight, but I can just go here. Right. So they do lose the knight. So I probably should have done that. I was thinking about that, and then I was like, look, I'm just going to castle. I'm just going to prepare it more. And it's just knowing the right times. But this is still the best move in the position. And okay, we're playing all like the best moves until here, where I lose a little bit of my advantage, but they also lose a little bit of their non-advantage. And here we go. So this was also the wrong idea. What I was supposed to do is just literally move my king to h1. Don't think I would have seen that in a million years, but fair enough. And this is a brilliant sacrifice. It's not even a sacrifice, though. I just took a free pawn. Oh, I guess it's because the queen is hanging, so it's looking for, you know, stuff. I don't know. Obviously, it's great to take the queen there, and then they should have just traded off, and they didn't. I'm a little confused why, but doesn't matter. I think they were just kind of struggling in this position. I would be too. And then, of course, this is just a free knight. That's the best move? You can't save your knight? No. What? Yeah, you can go here or here. So if you go here in this position, my plan was literally just to push. Maybe that's not great because of that. Fair enough. And then I potentially lose the pawn. But instead, my opponent just decides to give up their knight, which apparently is the best move. I don't really understand why, but from here on out, we play a great endgame, and yeah, this is just completely winning. I'm up a knight and a bunch of pawns, and that's how it's done. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow because I will be right here, and I just sacrificed $130 of my yearly budget to be a diamond member of chess.com. So please support me. Please like and comment on the channel. Please support my streams. I have another stream coming up soon. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Have a good day. Go do something fun. All right? For me, for no one else. Just do something fun for me. All right? I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.